Happening, family? What's going on, man? Late night. Extremely unscheduled live. Sitting here watching WWE and a watch video at the same time. So I didn't honestly didn't have an agenda tonight, man. Just wanted to get on here and rap a little bit. Uh, Hold on, let me cut this. Let me pause this for a second. I get back to that, man. I missed Monday Night Raw yesterday, man, so I'm trying to catch up to it right now. While I see that there's a new Zelos that dropped, or is it dropping? I don't know. The guy from Relative Time actually has a venturing dial, and it is pretty much. I just went. I had to run to the box. Where the thing at? I had to run to my watch box. I'm like, yo, I got a Zelos like that too. It's just like this. If you ain't seen it, it's similar to this piece right here. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. But that's not what I'm here, man. Want to get on here, and I didn't have an agenda, but I did want to talk a little bit. Just got through watching the hangout, and they was talking watches, and it was an unboxing and Airbus watch. And who that, man? What's going on, Vinny? What's happening, bro? What's happening? Yeah, so I had some stuff on my mind today, man. So I just want to kind of I just want to drop some stuff real quick. You know what I didn't do? Hold on, let me set something up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a moment here. Give me just a moment here. Let me hit something real quick. All right. Okay, still got y'all. I got some stuff on my face. Yeah, I just got home from work not too long ago, man. Sitting here watching some stuff. What's going on? Good day. Good day. How's the weather? Our weather here was it's pretty cool. Normally we'll see some well, let me see what day is it? Sometimes we'll see snow around this time, but like normally it's pretty cold. Let me go ahead and skip that. But I want to talk about some stuff, man. You know, like a general conversation about what's coming up next year, what's the plans, what watches, and now we're gonna have this conversation again officially because I want to let you guys know. So this week, I got an unboxing which is going to be live Friday. It'll be the last watch for the year here with me that I'm buying. Right, so this is a watch that I purchased. Um, and I will be doing the state of the collection. Then I'll be doing a review of a few watches. There's some watches that I have in my collection that I've had for a while, man. And like when you look at some of these reviews, I'm like, yeah, I see where they coming from in some areas. In some areas, I don't see where they coming from. Um, I heard a reviewer say today that most collectors or most wearers may not like a certain feature on the watch because it may be too thick, or they may not like the lug to lug, a long lug. They don't, you know. I, however, do. As I was talking, I was trying to think like, what do I have with long lugs on it? And that will be this piece right here has long lugs on it. It's like 50 millimeters. And of course, man, I come from the planet of Invicta, right? So like those are massive. Like they have no choice but to have long lugs. I showed this earlier. So he's talking about 52 millimeter. But yeah, um, I don't always agree with some of the reviews that's out there, man. Who we got in here? Who we got in chat real quick? I bless you in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, I'll take that all day. Hey, I'll take that all way. 90 degrees here, summer in full swing. Whoo, man. Man, that's great. I wish that was here. I'm even contemplating, man, doing that. So I have a friend that actually goes, him and his wife will, like, they'll fly away from Indiana and go down to Florida, stay there for 6 months. Because our winters is crazy. Our winters be crazy, man. So yeah, it's at 90 degrees, full swing. Mm. All right. So anyway, there was a couple things in my mind. There was a couple things that was said. I was watching the hangout, and I like some of the topics they be talking about. I like the watches that when they doing the unboxing. I want to Airbus. If you watch this, when you guys catch this, because some of you guys not gonna catch this live till tomorrow, because some of them like, man, Trap ain't never went this like live this late in a while. I used to do it maybe 3 years ago. I would go live around 11:30. We'd be on this thing all day, just talking. It just be a whole bunch of watch collectors, man, and we just talking about all kind of random stuff. But times have changed, and shoot, in 7 years, man, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of people come and go. Um, Everybody's racing to the top, or whatever, whatever top that they have. I'm seeing everybody making moves, man. What up from New Orleans, rocking the Cartier tank. Wow. Okay. All right, wrist check. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. I have on my Tissot carbon. Oh, that was, hold on. Let me see if I can do that again. Yeah, hold on. Let me see that in videos of people like, some people with cinematics be so dope. Did you guys catch? Cause somebody mentioned it earlier. Did you guys finally watch Teddy? He gave that guy a I was about to say a Cartier. I'm thinking about what you just said. He gave him Speedy. Was it a Speedmaster? Yeah, gave him a Speedmaster. This guy literally went to, as a kid, I think he said in '93, he saw the Speedmaster at the Space Center down in Florida. And he said, when I get older, I'm going to buy this watch. And he ended up buying the watch. And he sold the watch because his mother, well, I can't tell you if you ain't seen it. But it's a good story. His wife looked out, man. She looked out for him. Hold up. I want to be legit while I'm talking to y'all. And what I mean by that, because I talk with my hands, and I wash my hands a lot, especially when I get off work, and my hands are dry right now. So I want to be legit. Very cool move by Teddy. Yeah, man, that was a thing, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've always loved that, man. When I first started the channel, how long ago was it? 7 years ago. My original why came through. Just wanted to show my passion. I didn't know anything about YouTube really, outside of, man, because I used to watch YouTube to learn how to patch up a hole in the wall, because I really used to rough houses, the kids playing and stuff like that. I might knock a hole, like, crap, I'm gonna fix that. I don't want to pay somebody to fix that hole in the wall. And that's all I would do, or learn how to fix brakes on a 3/4 ton Suburban, because like it wasn't regular. I was like, wait a minute, I know how to work on brakes, but this thing is crazy. Like, you have to take the whole front end apart on some of those trucks. But that was the extent of my YouTube usage. And I was watching, what's crazy, I was watching TGV back in the day. I watched Archie back in the day. And the people that used to show the Invicta videos, they didn't have a voice. They just had white gloves, hands, music. The watches used to spin around on a little table thing. And then, yeah, I used to watch that. And then this one guy, I don't know, he had to be from the South, because he couldn't say Swiss. He would always say swoosh, swoosh. He was real country. But yeah, that was the extent of my YouTube usage, man. And then here I am, getting my butt on here talking. Let's see. Is Russian? Spectre. Teddy is a legend. Yeah, man, I agree. Because I remember Teddy's first videos, man. You know what? Give me a second. Because I don't know how many videos Teddy actually has. Got my computer right behind the screen here. Yeah, I gave an Omega Speedmaster to a deserving subscriber. That is so dope, man. Kudos to Teddy for doing that. That's a sweet move, man. That is a sweet move. I'll tell you, at one point in time, man, I used to give away stuff, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. When my first year of doing YouTube, of course, I had my Invicta pieces all over the place. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. I was so proud of the collection I have, and I don't regret, starting this thing. But I remember I wanted to celebrate fathers because fathers don't get. I think in some cases fathers don't get the recognition they deserve. And I wanted to do something, so I had two watches. Well, actually, it was one watch that I was giving away, and there was another collector that used to rock with me on here. He gave the other watch, so I couldn't give those watches away. I probably had what 124 subscribers. I didn't put a requirement that, hey, at the $5,000 or 5,000, the 1,000 mark, I'm going to give this away. Nah, I was like, I want to celebrate fathers, man. Give me a story. Nobody participated, bro. I don't think people really believed that I would give away a watch. They said, bro, you just started. Like, why are you giving stuff away? I said, because, man, I think it's better to give than receive. And I love giving. Man, it's just something about it. Okay, let me see. Teddy has 1.3K videos. He is 1.3 million subscribers, which is impressive. That is very impressive. I like that. Who in here? Who we got in here? It's our winner still in the back room with the game, but I'll be back shortly. Okay, all right. That's cool. Yeah, man, I won a race. I won my first race over at the hangout, man. It was super dope, man. My first win. Yes, Hannibal. Mine is from Moscow, factory number 1. Your Crink collection. Trap. I wore a 15 to 20-year-old 50 millimeter Invicta bolt. Its lug is 55. Fits my 7 7/4 wrist perfectly. Trapinlinsky is Russian comrade. Huh. I have a Russian watch somewhere in the box too. Yeah, man. If you're here right now rocking with me, man, I appreciate you guys rocking. I didn't have a topic. I just wanted to go live. I was feeling some type of way um, about sitting here. I was watching the hangout and I was like, you know what? I feel like talking. I feel like talking about watches. I don't have a crew with me. I don't have nothing, but like I got y'all in the chat. So yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy. Woody's in the building. What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? Um, Hopefully them straps will be here at the end of the week. I got straps coming for this watch right here. All right, so on this live, man, I don't like. I'm gonna tell you this. You know how they say alcohol is like a truth serum. I don't drink like that. I probably drink like 7 times out the year. Special occasions, like the first of the year. If I go on a cruise, I drink on that. Yeah, I'm not a drinker like that. But only reason I brought that up because we're about to hit some truths, man. We're about to hit some truths. Yeah. Let me just say this: after 7 years of doing YouTube, I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy every aspect of it because man, it gets rough. It gets rough, man. I did the number counting at one point, man. It's like, God, dog. I'm trying the best I can to get this and trying to do this, and wasn't getting anywhere, man. So, man, it was so many times I wanted to give up on doing this. But I will say this: there were a few people over the course of this, just doing this journey, man, that was very inspiring, and I didn't know that how I was affecting people. You know, right? So I'll tell you, a young man I was talking to, we were just chatting back and forth, and we met through Invicta, and we ended up exchanging numbers. And one day I talked to him, and I called him, and I didn't know what was going on in his life. I really didn't know. He had a rough patch in his life, man, and he was at a point where he was done. And he said when I called him, he just kind of, freaked him out or whatever. And he ended up calling me back. And he ended up saying, like, man, I wasn't feeling good about life at that point in time when you called, but your call just kind of paused the whole situation. and he felt as if I saved his life by giving him a call, right? And I was like, wow. So, he was telling me this stuff, and then we got on a cruise, and he was telling my wife this, and it just hit me that same, like it started with a watch, it ended in a situation where we're not talking about watches, we're talking about life, livability, and struggles and stuff like that. So that kept me going doing this, man. So I was like, okay, let me get the whole number thing out my mind. Because I'm gonna tell you, being honest, man, when you doing these videos and stuff like that, you editing or doing lives or whatever, it is like it is rough. I was looking at, I don't know how many of you guys look at podcasts. Lonely Risk podcast. Blake was doing man, I was just watching Blake's stuff, man. I think Blake's videos, those podcasts are so underrated. So underrated, man. I looked at two of them today. Um, Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Because I want to be completely clear on Lonely Risk. Because I wasn't familiar with the young lady that he was talking to today. From Cartier to, was it Celtic? I think that was the one I was looking at today. Looked at it. That was a pretty good one. But I think Lonely Risk, how many subscribers does Lonely Risk have? He got 100 videos. He's at 1K subscribers. I think and the crazy thing about it is he has 100 videos. And if you go over there, like Blake, he's interviewed some heavy hitting people. Blake is really, and he's very passionate, man. I like one thing that he does on there. He calls people friend, right? So if you're on his podcast, he consider you a friend, or at least close enough to one. He's been all over the place, man. He made mention to something. That's another reason why I want to go live. What's going on, Ant? Respect. He said, it's a gut punch when you put so much into it, because the young lady that was talking about that was the thing. She was talking about watch building, and it put it in perspective. I went to Kokomo Watch Company, and I actually put a watch together myself. It's somewhere around here. And they taught me how to do stuff that, you have to, it's so tedious, man, and putting hands on a watch and putting the screws in there and just like everything, man. I had messed the bezel up at first. They were like, okay, no worries. So we went back through, because putting the tape on, I put it on, it was just kind of folded on itself. My hands wasn't steady enough. And so I had to start over, and they got me right. And it was one of those, it wasn't anything that I could have done that they couldn't help me fix. But, and that's not even assembling, because the movement, it came with the NH36, the movement was already together. But so just imagine going through a class like CMEA where you actually putting everything together. You're there all day and you're putting this watch together, right? And but just the whole thing. And then I went through and sat down with them on how to actually come out with a watch, because they have two brands of watches there. That is not easy. And the young lady mentioned that, like trying to satisfy the public in a sea of watches, because you do have your Rolex, your Cartiers, your Omegas, your Durham Blue, you have FP Journe, MB&F, and then you got 500 plus micro brands. You have Casio. What else we got, man? Nomadic. I'm just counting what I got in here. Seiko, Citizen, Boulevard. There's so many different watches, and for a micro brand or independent or anything that is under the $5,000 mark, and I'm going to say preferably between $15 to, let's say, $1,000. There's a ton of brands that you can pick, and if you know what I'm saying, it's like which ones stand out. But you have to, like, that competition, man, is serious. Competition is serious. And even though, like, I have you guys, there's 15 of you guys in here right now, and I'll imagine that at the end of this live, once I'm done, whenever I'm done, I'd imagine that there'd be 168 people, maybe 200 people possibly that will watch this in the next 2 days. This live isn't really one of those where I'm like, I just want to talk. there's no agenda. But like if I push the live to where I want to talk about a particular watch that I want you to be interested in, and I put everything into making that video jump, and it don't. It's like, it's a gut punch. Like, God, dog, I put everything into that, and it don't work. But I spoke with a collector earlier. You have to have passion for this. You have to love what you do. James' video about starting a watch micro brand is really good. Well, I looked at it. I was at work listening to it. I made a bunch of comments. I didn't make it all the way through because work got hectic. I have scheduled to finish it because I like finishing people's videos. Blake was my roommate for a weekend. Yeah, that was dope. I was looking at when y'all pulled up on the live. God brings people in your path for a reason, and I think you're one of those people. I appreciate that, man. Hannibal, that Nuzumi, yet that Visitor, Val Blue, Flux are all yeah. There are some amazing micro brands, man. And that's the other thing too that and I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I love a lot of watches that you guys love and some that we don't. It was so dope to see James had on a Manasseh last night, right? And I was like, yo, I saw Manasseh 2 years ago, going on 3 years. This upcoming year will be 3 years that I went down to Austin, Texas. And if you've never been to Austin, Texas, man, they got some good barbecue. Good barbecue. And it's a beautiful scene. I actually walked through, I parked the truck and I just walked through Texas, man. It was just people everywhere. And then people in shape too. Like where I was, the area I was at, man, it was a lot of people just running around. I said, God, dog, it's just a beautiful people, man. I just enjoyed myself. I didn't make it to Lake Travis, but next time I come out there, I'll definitely. And I love taking in other people's scenes, man, because I'm used to Chicago. I'm used to Michigan. I'm used to, like, I've been around like the Midwest. So going south, love it. In Texas, that was my first time going to Texas. No, I'm tripping. When I was in the Army, I was in Texas. It's different because I was working in. But for leisure, oh yeah, Texas is a spot. I love it. Absolutely love it. Our watch shopping here has exploded since you were here. Wow. And where is it at? I gotta pull this thing out, man. Rob, I don't plan on getting a lot of watches next year. I plan on looking and experimenting, touching as many watches as I possibly can next year. My goal is to actually, I want to put my hands and eyeballs on the FP genre. I want that's one of my goals, man. Because it's sitting there looking at them like, wow. I want to see an MB and F too. I just want to see the craftsmanship up close and for myself. I just want to see it for myself. Not for clicks or likes or anything like that. I want to see it for myself. That's one of the things. But Jack Maison, that right there. Some watches I purchased, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, man. I bought it because of hype, because it was there, and I was like, oh, I want to put this on my channel. And it was sometime, I don't know when the switch happened with me. I said, yeah, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to buy a watch because this person said it's hype or it's the cat's me out. I don't want to do that. I just don't. I don't, and I don't want to spend time talking about a watch that, to try to convince you to go look at. I'm going to tell you a watch that, and I actually bought during the hangout. This right here. It's my hangout piece. Yeah, South Baltimore. I dig this watch so freaking much, man. I dig, man. Like, and I went to, where was I at? I went out to DC, District Time. Went out there for the first time, and I enjoyed myself. I loved it. But when I went to South Baltimore's booth and saw this watch, I said, oh boy. Oh boy. I picked it up. I looked at it. I said, oh, because I like IWC, and this watch reminds me of IWC. But I absolutely dig this watch. And it's not, now, when the watch came out, I do remember There was a guy that reviewed this watch, and I believe he had a meteorite dial. And I think that one was maybe $100 more than everything else, but I would have loved to have gotten that. But yes, Trav, you're an influencer in more ways than one, just collecting big ups. I love Stuart Scott from ESPN back in the day. Blessed to you, my brothers, for serving and encouraging. Yeah, man, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you being here. Honestly, I do. I really do. Let's see. Alan is such a great guy too. Yeah, man. Like, what's crazy is like while I was talking to him, he was walking me through the whole collection. It's walking me through everything he was doing, showing me stuff, man. And I said, man, I think one of the matter of fact, I know one of the most interesting things I will say about the micro brand space. It's definitely the watches. Definitely the watches. I really dig the watches. There's another one, the Islander, and I know somebody was saying that they really don't like Islander. For what I can't remember what the reason was, but they don't like it. And hey, I love this space because we can be honest with each other. I don't like some of the watches that you guys be picking, man. Like you like, Trap, look this watch up. I'm interested in what you like, and we can agree that we love horology. But I don't always like all the watches. But it's just like with people that hate it, the man, people like, Trap, why do you collect Invicta? And I'm like, bro, I loved it. I went through my phase, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not getting rid of the watches, the Invicta pieces that I have. I'm not getting rid of them. They just a part of my collection. I don't apologize for it. But I just enjoy this thing, man. I enjoy the whole camaraderie. And I enjoy the whole, like, the banter. And I like talking junk. I did a whole video, a short about Jay Jones. And I know people don't know who the heck Jay Jones is if they just get into my channel. Like, who the heck is he talking about? It's going to spend $350,000 for PRX. He's not going to spend it, but it's just I like picking fun. I like teasing the guy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that I enjoy about this right here. That word blessing, like when I say be blessed at the end of the thing, I really mean that because God, dog, we need blessings, man. I don't care what side of religion you sit on. Everybody likes to be blessed, man. Some people like blessing people other than others, more than others, but I think everybody deserves a blessing at some point. Even if you're a crummy person, man, like you need to have a good day. No gyration needed. Just hey man, hold up. I'm gonna just give you a salute. I couldn't gyrate right now. I'm tired. My body tore up, man. It's been a long day, and it's that cold weather. It's getting me. It's funny. Said no gyration needed. I appreciate that, bro. You guys know that since I've been getting super chats and having members, I was able to give over $60,000 away. Like, and it took me a couple years to get this done, but I've given, like, when I add everything up, it was over $60,000. And what I'm counting also is the watches that we're giving away too. All of it's not monetary. All of it wasn't cash, liquid cash, but like with the watches, like it was some stuff. Ooh, man. I think my hardest or toughest giveaway was Maggie. It was Maggie. So a couple years ago, a friend of mine reached out. He just asked me. He said, "Bro, I got a buddy that I went to school with, and I really want to help him out, man. His daughter is sick and stuff like that. They can't figure it out, so we just trying to raise some money." So he asked me for like $100 pledge or something like that, and I said, "Oh, I got you one better." And I got on the phone and talked to some people, man, and we started auctioning watches off, man. I gave away so many watches and did some stuff. And then I think it took us 48 hours to raise $5,300. I think it was about $5,300. And I sent all of it over to him. And I said, "Hey, bro, this is for you." And they got a whole year with his daughter. They couldn't figure out what was going on, but she got sick. And she passed away the next year. And he called me. He said, hey, Trap, how you doing? I said, I'm good. What's going on? He said, man, I'm just calling to tell you that, Maggie just passed. Tore me a new one. And like literally 3 days after that, 3 days after that, the man that I served with in Iraq died from bone cancer. So that week for me, us, man, and that was my guy. That was my guy, man. Like, bro, man, that was rough. But yeah, that was literally I've 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 been able to give away a lot of money on this channel. This small little channel has been able to do some stuff, man. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody's support. And I said all that because my man just dropped the super chat in here. Just dropped the super chat. And who would have thought that the love for watches, man, to take you into this spot? Now, because I'm still on this, I'm working under this truth serum that I didn't take, but I just want to speak some truth, some big facts. As I take my last little swig of water. Not all channels are created equal, but you have a power to scroll away from the evils of YouTube. I had a whole debate about YouTubers, man, and somebody asked me who do I think was like some of the freshest YouTubers, who do I think were the worst YouTubers, and I said, man, don't make me think, bro. Don't make me think. I really, I watch a couple people, and then some people I choose not to, and some people I do watch because they have some interesting comments and stuff, interesting topics, or they'll cover some stuff that I haven't seen, and I just don't talk, and they chat. I listen, I look, and I'm like, okay, and I keep it moving. Other than that, yeah, I don't want to see who I think is the worst, and like there's some people that I do gravitate towards. That I like. I mean, hence y'all, if you missed it, I went live with James. James is, man, he's a dope guy, bro. But I do like, okay, because I got Lonely Wrist pulled up over here on my computer. On my computer, I have. Yes, I do. And to my surprise, Blake has interviewed a number of people that I think are dope. And I'm just going through, man. And I try to watch so much of this, man. Like I just try to consume all type of stuff. Yeah, 100 episodes. Lonely Risk, Creative Vision, Zenith. This is Furland, Lonely Risk, Most Worn, Gray, Joma Shop versus AD. I think, and, I haven't seen that one. I got to check that one out. And you guys over on Robin and was just talking about this. Joma Shop and those prices and stuff like that. Perceived value of watches. What's the perceived value of a watch? I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you this tonight. I'm not gonna argue in my truth serum. I'm not gonna argue the whole luxury versus anything. I have gotten in those conversations, but I just collect what I like to collect at this point. I'll let this thing stop running. It's not running right now, but this is another watch that I gravitate towards. I mess with heavy. It's not running, but as you can see, of course, I changed the strap out on this. It came with an original black strap, black leather strap, just a basic little strap. It wasn't nothing special about it, but I like this watch. It's one of my favorite pieces, man. This is an heirloom for me. I dig it, man. There's so much history with glycine. Yeah, I like this watch. Every time I look at it, man, it just really sparks these emotions, man. And I just think about how many missions they flew in World War II, not World War II, Vietnam. Sorry, Vietnam. This watch didn't exist in World War II. But yeah, man, I just think about how many men actually wore this watch and fought in. I think about those things, man, and I don't know. That's probably why I'm on this field watch aviator kick right now. That's where I'm at right now, and I had this on the other day. I let it die out, but I put on my Pro Diver, my Invicta Pro Diver, and I put it on this strap, man. Hey, if you guys have yet to go over to what is it? Where did I get this from? It's not Strapco. I just ordered some straps off of Strapsco. Strap Habit. Strap Habit. Hold on, let me take this off real quick. For a moment. Those that know me know I don't like keep taking my PRX off, man, for too long. But I like this strap, man. It's green. This thing really just kind of gives this Pro Diver new life, man. Dude, just do so. And then it's very stretchy, so it's very comfortable. Those keepers. Here, I'll just go ahead and fold that back down in there. Yeah, you see that right there. If it comes up a little bit, I know that thing will be flapping. But yeah, man, that thing is. What y'all think about that, man? I think that's pretty cool. I'll let that flex right there for a quick second, man. But watch brand and store road trip. FP join 24,000 pre-owned. Yeah, that's way out my budget, bro. What up, DK? What's good, man? No topic, bro. I'm just running my mouth. I ain't really talking about nothing. I would love to get hands on the FP joint legally. Oh man. Right. Yeah, bro. That one, yeah. If you could do it legally, man. I'm sitting there looking back at some stuff, man. Like this box. Matter of fact, it's funny, bro, that you DK walked in because I was gonna show this watch too. I haven't shown this watch in a long time. And I'm actually about to bust this thing back out and start wearing it, man. Nubeo. Some may say Nubio. I like to say Nubeo. Nubeo Thresher. Ooh. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? So that's the Thresher right there. Big boy watch. That's a big boy. Nubio, whatever you want to pronounce it. They do have good moon. And I haven't worn this watch in quite some time. I used to wear this watch to work all the time, man. When I worked, I had worked with the prison system. And this belonged to somebody that's in the chat. It did at one point. And at the time that I had, when I was wearing this watch, I was, what was my wrist size? I was 7 and, just a little bit over 7.5. 4th floor. Yo, Vic is in the building. You remember that too, bro. Vic, you remember that, bro? 4th floor. Yeah, bro. Yeah. He know, Vic know. Oh. Wait a minute, this thing. Was I skinnier then? Because this thing kind of tight on my wrist. It's fit, though. 4th floor. That's hilarious, bro. If you know, you know. That's hilarious. Vic caved. That's too funny. That's too funny, boy. That and my position changed. They put me on that 4th floor. I was pissed. Like, God, dog, get me off this floor. I'm tired of people. I had to call in. I had to do all kind of stuff, man. I had to check up on inmates and make sure they was at work and all this other crap. Gosh, that was terrible. But that just tells the journey, man. I've been through a lot of stuff, bro. Went through a lot of stuff. And a lot of you guys have been rocking with me the whole time. A lot of you guys have been rocking with me. Let me see where we at. We at 39 minutes. I'm not gonna do a full hour. I'm probably about to get. I'm gonna peel out. Those are classic moments. Yeah, bro. Another truth. I do miss how this was before. You can't go back in time. You know, we're at a whole different point in life, man. The watch game for me in 7 years has changed dramatically. Now, for other people they may have already been on a different level because they like, man, these guys that when I jumped on YouTube, they were talking about 15 to 30 to $40,000 watches, man. I'm like, my watches, shoot, my most expensive watch back then was like $500. And that was too much at times. I was like, man, shoot, I ain't trying to spend over that. On average, I'm trying to see, I don't have any Invictus close enough. Oh, wait, man, I'm tripping. I do got some Invictus close. On average, man, I'm spending about $160 on watches. And you want to talk about some history? Since my man Vic is in here, I gotta change the battery. But you remember that right there, bro? You remember that? Oh, you remember that? I know you do, sir. I know you do. Yeah, that was a time, man. And I'm gonna show you guys a watch that I wore through high school. It's dead too. The battery dead on it. Let me give y'all a little. Let me put you up on game. 54 millimeter, big boy, big boy. I wore this thing every day. I went through college. I was at the time. I wore this watch. This was actually my first pro diver, because the first few watches I had were, I actually have them here. Ha ha. That's crazy. I got some of my first watches, specialty pieces from Invicta. This actually came in 3-pack. Invicta used to sell these watches in 3 sets of 3s. And there is a red one, same style, but it's all black PVD, and it's red. It got red accents. So I got the orange, this one, and the other one went to my father-in-law, and he passed away. And well, his widowed wife, she got it now. I gotta change the batteries on these things. But the interesting thing about this watch, and I'm gonna show you, man. Like this thing, you see, it got a lot of wear. 54 millimeters. I rock this thing on a regular basis. You know, when my father-in-law died, this watch stopped working. When I look, this man, I can't make this stuff up, bro. When he died, the watch stopped working, and not just in like it just the battery died. When he passed, I didn't look at my watch that night. When we got back home, it was just terrible. When I looked back at my watch, the second hand, it was just going back and forth, just like this, back and forth. And then the next day, it stopped altogether. So I took it up to the jewelry store, and they said, we're going to have to send this off. We do work with Invicta. They sent it off. This watch was gone for 3 months. They sent me a letter back. They said, there's a module or something in here that just completely just fried. Now, could have been a convenient, like, just a coincidence, but I was like, bruh. And it took, I think I want to say on the eve of his death, this is when I was getting his watch back. They called me and said, hey, your watch is back in. Because I didn't get it fixed immediately. I'm so sorry to hear that, Vic. Yeah, bro. Oh, hold on. Let me get back to the 4th floor. Those were classic. We'll talk after the wake and funeral. Okay. Bro, I didn't want to crowd you, bro. You know that. You know, I've been praying for you, bro. Like, I didn't want to crowd you because I know this is tough for you right now, man. I know this is real rough. I already know. I can spend more, but don't feel the need. Longines is my favorite brand and has a history, heritage, and simply is, oh yeah, exudes class. I have 3 big boy watches, but they are nothing like the rest I own. Longines, and I said this on my live earlier today, some hours, maybe 9-10 hours ago. There's a Longines that lives rent free in my head. There's actually a couple of them. That moon phase, I like Longines moon phase, and I know you don't really need a moon phase, but yo, it is so fun to have that, bro, I just want it. I want it. I want it. Um, I can just go through Longines and just grab just stuff, man. Like the Conquest, I like that. I want it in bronze. I like the bronze. I like the blue too. I like the silver or white. Or no, it's like openly. It don't matter. I like them all. I like them all. But the Legend Diver lives rent free in my brain. Terracotta, the white. I like the white. I went and seen the white. I put it on, looked at it, loved the white. That bronze with the green dial, that one is so sick to me, man. I look, oh man, that watch is so sick. Gosh, man. Yeah, there's some watches that I'm gonna tell you another watch, a dive watch. Doxa. I like Doxa, man. I went to Reese Nichols and was just looking at them. They had the carbon. They had one with diamonds, which I was like, I really didn't. I said, man, I don't think and they're not synthetic diamonds. They are the lab grown diamonds in that watch. Which is still legit, but I'm like, bro, a Doxa shouldn't have, in my humble opinion, I don't think Doxa should have diamonds in it. That's a real dive watch. Now, Invicta did the diamond thing. They did it. And I know because I got one. The highest diamond count ever. Pave diamonds all through this thing, man. I mean, they put diamonds everywhere on this watch. It's even in the crown, bro. It's like a row of diamonds around the crown. This thing got diamonds everywhere, bro. They was not playing. But that's Invicta, though. Invicta is like gaudy, man. It's flashy, and that's, this was what was this mod? 18th anniversary piece. Got this one coming out of COVID. Or were we still in COVID? I think we were still in COVID. Yeah, we were still in COVID. I can't read without my glasses, y'all. Kev Cook is in the building. I wore Blake's Doxa when I was here. It's a cool watch. I like it though, man. I have a Master Calendar Specialty Moon Phase. Yeah. Hey, man, bro. Hey, man. Vic sent me a watch that he changed the battery on. That watch fell apart, man. The register or the sub dials popped out or something like that. Sent it over to Kokomo. Bro. They did it, and if they would have charged or whatever the case was, yeah, it still wasn't the amount they was trying to charge. I think they were trying to charge you either the same amount the watch cost or a little bit more than what the watch was worth. Definitely more than what the watch was worth. But I was like, man, it should have been on the warranty, man. They should have just took care of it. That just pissed me off. I'm like, bro, y'all know that y'all watch is falling apart, man. That's the least you could do is take care, especially how much money. I'm going to just say him. Man, we spend a lot of money. Invicta collectors do spend a lot of money. And yes, I do know that the amount of watches that are spent or bought with Invicta, you could buy some big boy pieces, but they choose not to. I chose not to. Right? I don't regret anything. And there's a watch that, matter of fact, shoot, I got a couple watches, man, that shoot, big. Hold up, I know, and I just dug this out the other day. I had to change the battery on this from Vic. I know you remember that, bro. I know you remember this right here. Yeah, I know you remember this. Poseidon, baby, Poseidon. I got this one on recent cruise, just because of that strap. This was a gift. I won't ever forget that one. I won't forget 2019. I was coming off the Invicta Cruise, and that one was there. And when this watch came out, this is called a Blue Label Pro Diver. When they start coming out with the Blue Label, man, everybody was going crazy. This watch sold out so fast, and I couldn't get it. And every time it would come back, every 6 months it come back, and it sell out fast, and I can buy it. And I just happened to come off that cruise in 2019, and this one was sitting in the store. And I said, I want that one right there. So I got this one, his and hers. His and hers. Yup. Sure enough, I got another diver that got Invicta piece. They got diamonds in it in the bezel. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Yep, and I know it's big boy. But yeah, man, I got a couple pieces in here, man. They got history, man. They just tells a story. No, Anthony Victor specialty. Trap, you have to check out Sea Stern 300 T Diver. Um, yeah, that was on. That was actually on my list. I heard that watch, for it to be a homage, is one of the best ones out there. If you never put your hands on a Doxa, even you know what, I was looking at the 600T version for Sea Stern because I had a Sea Stern. I actually traded it, but a Sea Stern I would buy another one. I would definitely buy another one. No, no, hey, hands down. Um, Great work. I mean, the watch is built like it's crazy. It's built crazy. I don't know. I think they just do an amazing job, bro. Shoot, I lied. I said I want to do an hour, man. We already at 50 minutes. I'm wearing my Islander collaboration with Spinnaker called the Hull. I saw that. Which color did you get? Any reason why Moser watches are so expensive? Ooh, mercy. Is Moser? Let me ask you this because I'm not sure. I don't know. I just hear Moser, and when I showcased this watch, and they was like, "Hey, that's like a Moser." I didn't know much about Moser besides just hearing the word Moser on YouTube. Is Moser hand built, handmade? Because Moser is expensive. Moser is high, boy. I saw the price. I said, "Sheesh." Give me Vincianico all day, because I don't know if you saw that new Vincianico. It's purple. It's similar to this. It used an NH39 in it, which I'm like, I ain't never seen the NH39 being used in a watch. Okay, I've had this on too long. You know, because I'm seeing my PRX sitting over there like, yo, what you doing, bro? And I'm like, I know, right? We got to get it together. Got to get it together. There, okay, all right. Yeah, so they're black. There's Vanta black. It's black. I was looking, man. I've never seen it in person, but it's black. It's blickety black. Whew. So like this one is black. I mean, if you talking to it, it'll just suck the words right out your mouth. Just black. Take that for what it is. Don't nobody try to screen record me and try to make me say something that I didn't say. But yeah, that thing's... Look at that, man. Y'all see my TV behind me? That's so crazy. It's the right time. It's 11:44. Yeah, I dig this watch, man. I do appreciate them for Vincianico sending me this watch. This watch is it is so cold, man. I like wearing this one. This is, and of course, this one is going in the State of the Collection for this year. Yep. In-house with a lot of, okay. In-house. Anyone handle Engelman? I've never done that. Yes, Moser is handmade. Engelman copy, Sin, catalog, and tech. Really? I've never heard of them. I've never heard of them. It's true. I literally just heard about Delma. I think it's been 2 years now. It's been 2 years now because I actually heard about Delma right before I went to Texas. That's 2 years ago. And I believe, Blake just dropped a video. Like, Blake dropped 2 videos within 24 hours of his... No, I think the same day. He did episode 21, but then he did a whole Yeah, they did. He dropped 2 videos today. He did one on Delma. I like the history of Delma. It's good to see you watch. Hey, bro, they do, man. That thing, man. Um, yeah, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. I got so distracted, man. So I've never heard of this Engel. Have I heard of Engelman? I don't think I heard of Engelman. I feel like I should know some of these watches, man. Like it's too many watches to know, man. I feel stupid or something. I feel like God. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know that was an Engelman. This opened my eyes about saying Engelman Wraith UTC review. Oh crap. Engelman 250? Get out of here, bro. Never heard. Oh wow. The Engelman Citadel, best watch under $1,000. I like that one. That do look like a sin too. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait a minute. Engelman Citadel. I like that one. I like that, bro. See, man. I think the American and German watch companies are going to make some noise next year. I agree. The new red and white and blue Calverton is up on Island. It looks sweet. Yeah, I saw that. I man, look, like I said, I got one more watch that I'm unboxing for the year. Um, I guess I don't know what I consider this a Christmas gift to myself. I guess. I guess. Yeah, I guess. It's a gift to myself. It is a guilty pleasure. The colorway that I got is I got it. It's a weird colorway. But you guys will see it Friday. I'm gonna unbox it live. And yeah, can't wait to do that one. You ever walk into a watch store and before you leave, you're educating the sales rep on watches? I find it happening a lot lately. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you 2 stories. First one, first one. When you go on a cruise ship, and those people are selling and they're doing their best to sell you a watch, they are not watch enthusiasts at all. At all. These people are paid to know what they know. Um, and any information is like they're passionate. You could tell the ones that are passionate about it because they do know they have info. But for the most part, they're there to make the sale. And I had a guy trying to sell me on some watches and he didn't know what he was talking about. And I was like, he told me. Now, y'all know my background. You know what I'm saying? If there was a degree in Invictology, I would have it. He was trying to tell me about Invicta. And the average Invicta collector has a degree in Invictology. They just do. They know. They've been around. And this guy was trying to tell me about Invicta, when it was created, and what it like the hands has been on. And I asked him a question. I said, "Hey, do you know that Invicta was showcased in Basel World for like 13 years straight?" He said, "Nah, Invicta's never been to Basel World." I was like, "Well, you don't know Invicta." I said, "Did you know Invicta went to the edge of space in 2013? Got the Red Dot Award at Basel World?" Nah, they didn't do that. Well, you don't know Invicta, my friend. Nah, 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 man. We know the CEO of Invicta. I said, "Yeah, I cruised with him before." He said, "You cruise with the AL?" I said, "Yeah, El Lalo." He was like, "Yeah, he's never been on a cruise before." I was like, "That's how I know you don't know what you're talking about now, bro." I said, "You made a fatal mistake, my friend. You stepped into the realm." I said, "Do you know who I am?" He was like, "Should I know who you are?" And it was some other collections. He was like, "Oh man, bro, that's Trapvision 3D, bro. Like yo." That's all they did was like, yo. And I said, man, let me tell you something, bro. If you're trying to sell me on this watch, bro, first and foremost, you're doing a terrible job because you don't know the water depth ratio, you don't know the collection, you don't know nothing. You just telling me price. So I had to let him down easy. I didn't even go in on him, man. I could have went ham on him, but I felt like if I do go, I will become the person that I don't like. The people that I talk about on YouTube. I said, oh, I'm not gonna go there with you. But the other one was basically I did go into a store and they didn't know because I used to sell household jewelry. Like, and my background is not in jewelry. I had to learn how to do it, but I like watches, man. And I walked into a jewelry store that had watches, and they were trying to sell me on Fossil and what was the other watch they had in there? Oh my gosh, Elgin. It was an Elgin. He had Fossil and Elgin. And he was trying to sell me on, and bro, he was trying to sell me a Fossil for like $400. I said, "Is that automatic?" He said, "What?" I said, "It's automatic." He said, "No, it's battery powered." I said, "Quartz?" He said, "It's battery powered." I said, "Oh, okay. I'll pass, bro. I'm not paying that much for a Fossil, bro." So I can just go on Amazon and get it. There are some fossils that I would wear though, right now. Fatality. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you. That's right. Another Trapvision live. It was on schedule. Wow, man. I was up. I am going to dig into this. Thank you for letting me know about Engelman. Um, I'm going to schedule. I'm going to fire this thing up and watch it. Oh, that loom looks like it's fire though. Hmm. Okay. The Engelman Ray. It's a lot going on. This is a 24-hour bezel on that one though? Hey bro, Design Atelier, man, be doing some crazy stuff. It's a 41 millimeter, 200 water resistance, 13.9 thick, 1,000 Gauss. Okay, all right. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this because I know some of you guys in here have some higher end pieces, and while I am talking truth tonight, I just want to drop my truth on this one. I'm going to use an example. Titanium. This watch is scratch resistance. Yeah, I do it. I did it. Sure did. It's my watch. I did it. But I want to test it. He's got 1,200 Vickers, so I want to test it. I paid for it. No scratches. And y'all see, I went in on that thing with yeah, no scratches. But why can't a company like Cartier that charges that much money, why can't they do hardness or coating on their watches? Why won't they do it? I'm just curious. I'm just asking. And I'm not asking for a friend. I'm just asking. I'm like, man, like if you're gonna keep going up on price, I'm like, can we get something in return? Because you got brands like this under $1,000, $725 to be exact. And I got this one even cheaper than that because yeah, Alan had like some type of discount or something. So I ended up paying 645, whatever it was. Under it was yeah, $650, whatever. Um, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And the spec sheet on some of these watches, but like that one right there, that thing, based on what he just said, man, the Gauss on it, oh my gosh, that's more than the Mill Gauss Rolex. Which, okay, next year. The question was, like, who's gonna lead the charge? I don't even know what the color. Some people are guesstimating. I heard some people said that the color of next year is gonna be purple. But I'm seeing towards the end of the year, there's some red watches that's coming out. Red did well with the Tudor this year. I think it did. I actually I tried that one on who's it? Hannibal has that red Tudor. I like it. The Risky Reaper, Fossil, and Invictor are nasty. Get Omega. Least expensive gray watch. Why did I smell? You know, I made you sound like you probably didn't say it like that. You probably just said it as calm. Like, it's nasty. That's nasty work. I don't know. Hot take, mechanical watches made with modern engineering materials will last at least a couple 100 years. Yeah, yeah, Cartier, because ladies' watches don't need hardness coating. They sell more ladies' watches and quartz watches. Okay, all right, so let's take Cartier off the. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I'm not taking Cartier off the table, bro, because they came out with that bead blasted titanium piece to hide the scratches. So they went through the trouble of, and then they charge you another $3,000, bro. They charge you another 3 grand. I'm just saying. Okay, so if that's the case, why don't Omega put it on theirs? Hmm. Hmm. I'm curious. What is it? I'm just curious because I'm seeing brands use this hardness coating under the $1,000 mark. I mean, where's my yeah, yeah. My Texas brand, 1,200 Vickers on it. I think between 12 or 1,500 Vickers on this thing. And I banged this watch by accident, not on purpose, but I was like, oh crap, I know this thing scratched up. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, if I did like one of these numbers, I said, okay, all right. And that's with the bracelet was $825. Yeah. This got a Miyota 9039 in high beat. And the bracelet is legit. And it took me like almost 2 years to put this bracelet on because I didn't want to take the strap off. I didn't. But this bracelet, this J style bracelet is just so, what's it, 5 link? It's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. This watch is it, man. And I've never had, like, who would have thought of just having a all white watch, white bezel and everything else, man. That's crazy. That's nuts. Like, I think some of these designs, and then this, like, from what the team was telling me, that this didn't do well. So I don't know if they'll bring this back, but I think they should bring it back in Dr. Pepper, which that's another watch that I want. I want a Dr. Pepper piece from them. Yeah, sure do. Captain Spaulding is in the building. Looks fake. What? This watch look fake? You said this watch look fake. This one look fake? It's a micro brand, bro. Micro brand. Yeah. Sundown said look fake, bro. Nah, I ain't got no fake watches, bro. I got some homage pieces in here, man. I ain't got no fake Jones. You got me looking around and see if I got anything fake in here so I can show you. And I don't. Every watch I got in here is legit. A legit micro brand. A legit something. Yeah, we don't do that over here. I don't do the fake stuff. I do have those companies on Instagram that send me those messages like, hey, man, I can send you a Rolex with box and papers. You can't tell the difference, man. They be advertising this stuff too, man. He was like, hey, we looked at your channel. We'll even send you the watches. And then you can make money. Like you can sell them. That DH Gate type stuff. And I'm like, man, the reason many legacy brands don't put harness coatings is because of margins. Remember, they have to sell the ADs, web-based brands, luxury, direct to consumers. Hey, thank you, Julius Caesar. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm looking at, man, listen, man, like my vision, y'all see I got glasses on, man. Like I'm one-track minded on some stuff. I don't see the big picture, the bigger picture. But that's why I ask questions, so I need to know. Margins. Well, I wonder where we going for next year. You know, and I'm gonna say you really can't tell. I mean, it's not one of them things you can tell what's going on. I do say that if Rolex bring out the Milgauss next year, could you imagine if they brought out a red dial Milgauss next year? I think that thing will go crazy. That'll go crazy. Yeah. If let's say they continued the red look, if they just continued red, you brought out a red Milgauss, you bring out a red Air King, you bring out a I don't know a two tone 1908. I think we see more digital coming from micro brands next year. You think? Sundown, you tripping. You said you got a good look. Yeah. He says it's a fake. I ain't never seen a fake. Man, get out of here, bro. I said it's a watch a fake. It's Jack Mason. I ain't never seen a fake Jack Mason, bro. I ain't never in my life seen such. That's crazy. Man, that's so dope. And there it says be your best. It's a little dope stuff, man. You said I could be wrong, but I got a good eye. I'm weak, man. Hey, Sunday, I really need that laugh. I'm tired too, man. Like work wore me out. But that was, he said, yeah, that's fake. I ain't never seen this. And no, man, it's not fake, bro. I promise it's not. It's Jack Mason, man. Jack Mason. I don't think maybe there is a fake Jack Mason, but I got this direct, bro. He said I got a good eye, but whew. I appreciate that. I need that laugh, man. Oh man, are you for real? The margins, luxury margins, they're the highest in retail by far. How much is it? This one's 725. Is with the bracelet is 825. With if on this regular strap it was like seven and some change. Trap needs SOS on toast for breakfast. Man, the margins are already high, but you got to remember investors and shareholders demand of maintaining increased margins. Hey, I would just watch somebody's show talking about that. That like when you just mentioned that. Um, oh wait a minute. Who was it? I'm trying to think. He did Seiko. He was talking about Seiko. Hannibal, you know the guy. The one guy be like, yes, you know that if you want to get this watch, it is the best. It is the cat's meow. Now, that guy, he covered Seiko, and he was talking about the margins there. I think he did a complete breakdown on the watch or the company. And I don't know where he got his information from, though, because I don't even know where you would get that information from on Seiko sales. But it's not like Seiko selling more watches, but they did go up in price. So, yeah. They got those shareholders, man. They want their money. And shareholders are not enthusiasts. They are money men and women. They want their bread. They want their moolah. They want their scratch, dinero. And when all the trap I was referring to Cartier, they definitely can't afford to harden their steel. Oh yeah. We had a conversation about Cartier and it was two watch companies. We talking about Cartier and Hublot. Oh, any company that use an ETA 2824, I don't care how well you decorate it, it's still an ETA 2824. And if you're asking $15,000 for that watch, 20,000 Panerai did the same thing. You know, I still love Panerai, but yeah, they did the same thing. You would charge for the name. Yes, indeed. And yeah, you can't get past that. Sorry. Can't get past that. I wish some watch companies stop going up on prices, man. I'm like, you pricing people out, bro. I was watching Bruce Williams show today, and he was doing long jeans, and I'm a fan of long jeans, but I do Excuse me, y'all. I do think in some cases Longines is a bit too pricey. Man, I'm definitely gonna look at this video, man. I'm curious about this Engelman because I like the way they look. Yeah, um, watch prices are too high, but you know what? I will stick to what I know, stick to what I like. I like my superhero watches, and I call it a superhero watch. I just made it a superhero watch. I like these type of pieces, man. And you should like what you like. Yep. Y'all, I'm gonna stop right there, man. I got 16 people in the chat, man. 11 thumbs up. We got a super chat today, man. Appreciate you guys rocking. 2026 Rolex collab with The Simpsons. Call it the Millhouse. Ah, bro, that's a good one. The Millhouse, bro. That's crazy. I'm gonna give you a pass, but that's like a citizen. What? I got a citizen. I got a couple citizens, man. I got one. I can't wait for my strap to come, bro. I don't know why it ain't came yet, bro. Like, I want to throw the new strap on this thing right here. I got a citizen right here, bro. Got the citizen, man. This that citizen sport. Or drive, it's called the drive, probably drive series. Yeah. Or you could say the Eco Drive Formex, because that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Formex. Nah, bro. Man, I don't know no citizen that look like that, bro. Like this one? Hold up. Nah, man. Not even the divers. Man, the divers don't look like this. Crap, I don't have, man, I got to get another diver from Citizen, man. I ain't gonna never be done with this whole watch game, man. Y'all keep me just, man, y'all, something wrong with y'all, man. Y'all ain't good friends. Y'all should tell me when enough's enough, man. Like, where's the AA meetings at, man? Where's the watch meetings at where we just, like, help each other, wean each other off watches, bro? No, I'm just talking. Because if you try to talk me out of watches, you definitely not my friend. You get away from me. Most legacy brands are owned by public conglomerates or private equity backed. Yeah. Yeah. Cost wise, shaking my head. Oh, you talking about the price? Oh, he never shows the watch we bought him. What you talking about? Yeah, you did. I got it right there. But that's like I said. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. I get you. I get you. You said it's shaking my head. All right. It happens. Um, it's on a level with Citizen. Yeah, but no. Hey, Citizen got some heat though, man. Citizen got the Series 8. And I'm telling you, there's nobody talking about Series 8, man. And one thing YouTube does is not good at, and I'm saying YouTubers, except for like Teddy will do it. Teddy will double back and start talking about some of those old watches. He'll still bring up Hamilton. He'll still bring up Longines. Um, yeah, Teddy does a good job at coming back. I don't think anybody really doubles back. I don't see too many people doubling back to some of the micro brands unless there's something new coming out. Like they don't talk about the stuff that's been out for a while. You know, one thing I'm noticing about like this, like the Zellos, he keeps coming out with bangers, and it's so hard to like. I'm putting it to you like this: if you never bought a Zellos and you want to jump on the hype train and you end up getting a Zellos and you love it, I would just say, for future reference, keep about $500-$600 handy. Keep about $500-$600 handy just in case, because he just comes out like at the drop of a hat. Because that Aventurine that I just saw, I guess it's out or maybe it's coming out. I have to go on their site. I don't know. I haven't looked. But I'm not buying anything else for now. So Jody talked about Citizen 8. Yeah, I must have missed that one. Yeah, I had to miss out because I don't remember. Once you buy a Citizen watch, That is your money. Gone, no resale value. You see, that's the thing though, man, is if you buy, like for me, there's a couple of citizens that I want. They're definitely like, I call them companion pieces because they'll just be a part of my everyday lifestyle. I don't think yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about like the whole investment thing, man. Like getting your money back out of a certain thing. Now, I even say this with Panerai. It's crazy if you bought a Panerai brand new right now, like the one that I want, right? What is it? 5-day power reserve. Don't even ask me the model number, man. It's like Pam 630 or Pam something. Um, it's $8,500. So if I bought that watch right now, let's say I got a discount. Let's say it was out the door 8 grand, right? And I had that watch for a year, and I'm like, man, I gotta sell this watch because whatever, dude. I'm not even getting half what I spent. Like I'm getting like $3,400 for that watch, and they gonna put it back out for like 5 grand. Like that thing falls off a cliff. Long jeans especially, bro. Man, you going to spend buy that Legend Diver for $3,300, 34. Like what was I think the most I've seen that thing online was like 35. I think is it 3,500. That thing falls like a brick over a cliff, man. God, dog, that thing is crazy. You end up paying like on the secondary market like $1,800 for that watch in decent condition, in good condition. Mm-mm. Nope. Brew watches get you hooked. Oh man, don't even get me started. Used only, always used for Panerai. Oh man, hey, off the rip. I would never buy. Nope, nope, can't do it. And I think once I like one or two places. Well, honestly, when I do get my Panerai, um, I already told my man Barry over at Moya Jewelers that when I get my first Panerai, I'm getting it from them. So if I decide to get a second Panerai, it's coming from Joma Shop, possibly. I did, man. I changed my mind because okay. So the one I went to go look at it, Reese Nichols it's a blue dial. I like that one. But then I saw this marine. It's a marine limited edition. It's black. This thing and it has it and the finishing on it was sort of antique. It had like it was distressed metal. Oh my gosh, man. I fell in love with that watch off top. I was like, oh, I really want that. And then there was the radio mirror, the ceramic radio mirror. And I was like, dude, I don't know what I want, man. Like, I'm all over the place, man. Don't count on me, bro, to be decisive and be direct with something, man. I'm just telling you, bro. I just want it, though. And there's a couple watches that I definitely gravitate towards. And then I'll blame one person in this chat right now, but I've always looked at Handhart and I was like, okay, ever since like TGV did the thing on Handhart, I said, oh man, that's a nice looking watch. And then I seen it in person. I had it in hand. I was like, I put it on the wrist to look at. Handharts off the rip. That Pioneer Mark One off the rip. Stupid. That watch is so. Oh my gosh, that watch is amazing. It is amazing. Then I was like messing with the bezel, friction based bezel, man. That thing, dude. Oh man. And then manipulating the chronograph on that thing is an experience, man. I just love the click. But also, I mean, tell you, another watch that is very. Oh, I love the click on this. The Lunar Pilot, man. Lunar Pilot click. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about. It's some snappy. That thing, man. It's like oh. Activating the chronograph on that thing is it's just an experience. But yeah, I'm a fan of Handhart. That Type 20. I'm a fan, bro. I'm sorry, I'm a fan. So yep, and I have a homage to the Panerai. And more than likely, I'm gonna get another homage to the Panerai. And That still don't deter me from getting the actual panorama. I'm still gonna get one. At one point, it's gonna be in the collection. Yup. Cool channel. Keep it. Never forget to tell them not to buy a Vector or fossil. Got you. Cheers. 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 Hey, with that, that's my outro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Now your boy about to go get some rest, man. Truth Serum is over. We've been on for an hour and 25 minutes. If you watched it this far in the chat, man, just go ahead and I guess you can say what you want to say in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for it. I'll respond to you. I'm very active on the responses. So, yeah. It's time to get some sleep. I'm tired. I'll let y'all tomorrow, man. Until, yeah, I'll let y'all tomorrow. Barry. Tomorrow is today. So, later on the day at 2 p.m. Eastern, I will have Mr. Barry Cohen from ProTech Watches way out on the West Coast. And we'll talk, we'll look, and enjoy. All right? Okay, cool. Catch y'all here later. Y'all be blessed.